Good afternoon, everybody. Today is November 11, 2020. Sorry, today our camera is not working right now. Okay, so our lecture is Vipassanā part of purification, Ascetic practice, Dudinga Nidisa, part 8. So we were finish next week the ascetic practice where we finish. So we continue today about the Sosanikinga Katha, ascetic practice in the cemetery. So here Sosanikinga Katha. Sosanikinga Katha is kind of the Sosana is a kind of the cemetery or channel ground. So the practice is a channel ground dweller practice. Sosanikinga Katha is explanation or exposition. So that's one exposition of the channel ground dweller practice. Explain right now. Okay. So Sosani can be na Sosana Patekipami. Yeah. So Patekipami means refuse. Iron refuse. Iron refuse. Na Sosana. Na Sosana means not channel ground. Yeah. I refuse what is not channel ground to live, to stay. Yeah, that meaning. And then Sosani Kingan Samadhiyami. Sosani Kingan Samadhiyami means I undertake the channel ground dweller practice. So Imesan Inyatra Vachanena, one of these following statements, Samadhina Hodi, you can undertake like this. So channel ground dweller practice is undertaken with one of the following statements. I refuse what is not channel ground, or I undertake the channel ground dweller practice. In front of the Buddha statue or in front of the person who already have the experience, that kind of practice. Okay, so what is the direction or what is the preparation for that practice? Explain more detail. Tena pana sosanikena. Tena sosanikena. Together. Tena sosanikena means the person who follow the channel ground dweller practice. Yeah. Yang manosa. Kama. Vipassanā. Manosa means people. Yeah. Manosa means people. Yang Gama is the village. Yang Gama. So any village. Yang Gama. Vipassanā. Vipassanā meaning is living. Yeah, Manosa people live in any kind of village. Idan Sosanandi. Idan Sosanandi means this is a channel ground. This is a cemetery. So Wawa Tapindi. Wawa Tapindi means just the make that place is the cemetery. That place is the channel ground. So they mention like this, we cannot practice in that place because just mention is not real cemetery, not real channel ground. That's why na tata wasitava. Tata. So that kind of place, that means a new cemetery. So nobody make a cremation or no dead body putting in that cemetery. So the brand new cemetery, brand new cemetery. So that's kind just they make very new one. So that kind of cemetery is not suitable to practice. Yeah. So that meaning na tata wasidaba. Wasidaba means should not stay in that cemetery. Yeah. That is not real cemetery. Not yet. That meaning not yet. Because no cremation and no dead body placed in that China ground. That's why. Yeah. So just the show, this is our the new cemetery, but there's no cremation and no dead body placed in there. So that kind of cemetery is not suitable to practice. Yeah. So now he mata sarire. Mata is death. Sarira is body. So mata sarire means a dead body. Yeah. Dead body. Ijapede. Ijapede. Japide. Sorry. Ijapide. Ijapide means no. Japida means a cremation. So no made cremation, no made, no dead body has not been burnt in that cemetery. Yeah. So Dan Susana, that kind of cemetery or that kind of chanagra, nama hoti. Na hoti. Chanagra nama. But Susana Nama, that is, we cannot call this is a real Chanagram, real cemetery, because no cremation. Yeah, the venue, the new one. So that kind of cemetery is not real cemetery to practice the Chanagram Trela practice. Yeah. So Japita Kalato. Japita means burning, cremation, made the cremation. Made the cremation. Kala means time. Yeah. So even though one dead body is made the cremation in that place, so Pataya means from that time. Yeah. Even though one body made the cremation, one dead body cremation, from that time, Sachebi, if it is, Dwarasa means 12, Wasani, year, 12 years. Yeah. So only one dead body cremated in there, and after that, no more. Even though 12 years, but that one is we call Chatidaba means that cemetery is not used. Yeah, only one cremation make it, and after that, no more use. So then that kind of cemetery or Chanagra we call Susana Mewa. Susana Mewa we call Chanagra. This is Chanagra. Yeah. That meaning is first time made the cremation. That place is we are suitable to practice that kind of Chanagra Dwala practice in there. Yeah. So that means, so that's why here English translation, now the Chanagra Dwala should not live in the same place. Just because the people who build the village and then have called it the Chanagra. So for it is not Chanagra unless a dead body has been burnt on it. Yeah. But as soon as one has been burned on it, it's become the Chana ground. It's become the cemetery. Even though one body burnt or make a cremation in there, so we can call that place is Chana ground or cemetery. Yeah, and even if it has been neglected, neglected means no more use. After one cremation made it, and after that no more use, but that cannot for 1,000 years, 12 years, but it is still called Chana ground or cemetery. Yeah. So the lay people, they agree. They make conventionally they make the cemetery, but no more cremation. We cannot practice in there. But even though they are not still use the cemetery. After one cremation make it, after that they move somewhere or something like this. But that place we can practice in there for the Chana ground trailer practice. Okay? So we need to understand that kind of things. Okay, so what is the other direction of preparation? That's a main. What's Sandina? That's the main Bana or Sandina. Bana means another thing we have to explain. Yeah, that's the main means in that cemetery, in that Chana ground. Wasandina. Wasandina means who stay in that cemetery. Sangama Mandapadini. Sangama means walking. Sangama that Pali was Sangama means walking. Yeah. So walking means a walking meditation. Yeah. Walking meditation place. Sangama means practice in there. We practice our walking meditation. Yeah. Sangama Mandapa. Mandapa means a kind of the pavilion or kind of the tank. Yeah. Karabedwa. Karabedwa means making the walking place and making the pavilion. And then mancha pita. Mancha means bed. Yeah. Bed to sleep. Bed. Pita means sitting, like a chair. Yeah. Sitting properties. Yeah. So the bed and chair. Panya pedwa means setting the bed and chair. And then paniya. Paribojaniya. Paniya means drinking water. Paniya. Drinking water. Paribojaniya means the washing water, showering water. So Pali different usage. The drinking water is paniya. The other thing, water for other thing is we call pribojaniya. Yeah, pribojaniya. So paniya is drinking water. Pribojaniya and paniya pribojaniya mean drinking water, and then the other kind of water. Patapidwa. Upatapidwa. Yeah. Upatapidwa means pudding. Yeah, ready to use. Pudding means ready to use. And Dhamma talk, Dhamma, Wasandena. Yeah. Wasandena means giving the Dhamma talk. Now Wasitava. Not do like this. In the cemetery, if you want to practice that kind of the ascetic practice, Chanakram dweller practice, we cannot do these activity in the cemetery. Yeah. Sangama, walking meditation place, no. Cannot do that. And pavilion, make a tank or the dwelling place, no. And then mincha, the bed and then chair is not put in there, no. It's not, cannot put there. Huh? And then the drinking water and then the other water is put in, is not allowed. And then Dhamma talk also. So that place is not for Dhamma talk. That place is for practice, the ascetic practice, Chanagram, dweller practice only. So cannot get the Dhamma talk in there. Yeah. So that's why here English translation, one who dwell there, their meaning is the place, the cemetery or Chanagram should not be sort of the person who get walking place, pavilion, etc., adi. Sangama, mandapa, dini, adi, so etc., bed in there, and then bed and chair set out, and then drinking water and watching water kept ready to use, and then preaching Dharma. So these things are not should do in there. For the ascetic practice is momentous thing. Momentous thing means just only temporary usage. Usually, it's temporal, momentous. Yeah, so we cannot do the things like this. Cannot do that in the cemetery. Yeah. So this is important. Be careful. Don't do the Dhamma talk, and then don't put any kind of the accessory for walking meditation and for sleeping and then for sitting, drinking water and other things. Yeah. Okay. Be careful not to do that. And Karukan he means this is true. This is true. So Pali he is just only one word, but many different meaning. Sometimes he is therefore. Sometimes he is so. Yeah. Sometimes he is this is true. Yeah. So previous sentence, agree, make the agreement. He means previous mention is true. So krukan he idan dudinga. Idan dudinga, this kind of ascetic practice, krukan means very difficult. Very difficult to practice. Everybody can do that. Yeah, because nobody stay in the cemetery. Cemetery is not suitable to stay because any yeah. So we will explain more detail about special things we have to be apply, not to do that thing, not to eat that kind of food, because we need specialty. Yeah, special quality to practice that kind of ascetic practice. So that's why krukan means very difficult. Kru means heavy burden. Yeah, to practice. So krukan hi idan dudinga. Tasama means therefore. Tasama upana parisaya vikatataya. Upana means it's possible to happen. Upana means Upana is possible to happen. Parisaya means kind of danger. Yeah. Some kind of danger is possible to happen. Yeah. So Vikadataya means to remove or to prevent that kind of dangers. Yeah. So we need to be careful before practice that kind of ascetic practice. Yeah. So Sangathiran. Yeah. Sangathiran wa. So before practice that kind of ascetic, we need to report to the senior monk. Sangathiran. Sangha is a monk. The Thera is a senior. Yeah. Sangathiran means senior monk. The order of senior monk. You need to jhana pitwa here. Jhana pitwa. Jhana pitwa means you need to report them. Or I will practice that kind of ascetic practice in that cemetery. You need to report fast. Yeah. You need to inform. You need to inform them. The Sangathiran wa senior monk or Raja Yuttakan wa. Yeah. Raja Yuttakan means in there some kind of the local representative, maybe there's the governor in there, in the village or in the city. Yeah. So king's local representative. Raja means a king. Raja. Pali Raja means a king. Yuttaka means king representative in there. There's a king representative to, to make a governing in there. So that person also you need to inform. Yeah, before practice, ascetic, that kind of ascetic. Yeah, I will practice in that cemetery because there's a possible, in the cemetery, maybe the robber come to the cemetery and they make a kind of the crime and so yes, to prevent that kind of danger. Yeah, maybe you suspect that man return like a man after we stealing the properties from the lay people house. Yeah, so that kind of thing happen in the cemetery. So that's why that kind of suspect happen to prevent. So you should inform fast to the senior man and then local representative. So that's why they know that man is practice in there for the ascetic practice. So they accept and they already know. So something happened in the cemetery, killing or the stealing something. So the the kind of thing happened. So no suspect or that man already informed us. We know that person practice. Yeah. So without information, they will suspect that there's a real man or not. Maybe the robber pretend like a monk. So it might happen. Yeah, that's why we need to inform to the sangha. Yeah, that the senior monk or our monk and then king's local representative. Yeah. So jhana pitwa apamatena. Apamatena is with the mindfulness. Yeah. With the mindfulness. With the mindfulness, wasidava means it should stay in that place. Yeah. Apamadena, yeah. With the mindfulness. And Sangamandena. Yeah, Sangamandena meaning if you walking in the cemetery, Adda kikena. Yeah. Adda is half. Aki is Aki, Pali Aki and Chaku. Say Chaku. I. We already know Chaku Vijnana, I consciousness in the Abhidhamma. Yeah. Chaku and Aki is the same. Same meaning. I. Aki, sometimes we use Aki. Sometimes we use Chaku in Pali. So Pali is different. Yeah, was one same meaning, but many different ones in Pali. Chaku. And Aki, here Aki. Ada means half. So when you're walking, but your eye should be look at the dead body, cremated dead body. So the meaning adat ekikena means a half eye, and alahana means a dead body, cremated dead body, alahana. In Pali, alahana means a cremated dead body. So dead bodies, usually in India, they are all the time they cremate. After that, they never put it in the ground. They all the time they make cremation. So that's one here. Alahana Olokandena. Olokandena means look at that cremated body. Singamitaba means should be walking up and down. Walking when you are walking up and down, but you look at that cremated dead body with the half eye. With the half eye, yeah. Because you stay there for practice, meditation, yeah. With the dead body, yeah. That's why, yeah. So that's why here, English translation, whoever go to live there, the meaning is symmetry, should be diligent. Yeah. Should be diligent means many things to do. And then you should first inform. He should first inform the senior elder of the order, or the monk, or the king local representative, in order to prevent trouble. Trouble means suspicion of the stealing and the killing, the kind of the criminal case, yeah, maybe suspected, yeah, criminal case. That's why. And then when he walked up and down, make a walking, so he should do so looking at the pyre with half an eye. A pyre meaning is a cremated body. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So another thing that we have to many things to explain here. Susana Kichandena B. Susana means cemetery or Chanagra. The Kitsandena B means go to there. So that means on the way to the Chanagra. Mahapatha. Mahapatha means maybe the way is the highway means a big road. Maha is a big, Patha is a road, big road here. Okama is should not go with the big road. Okama means avoid. Opata Makina. Yeah. Opata Makina means a small road. Bypass road. Yeah. Bypass road or small road. That means Mahapatha means many people they use. Yeah. Opata Mega means the not everybody use that word, that that way. Yeah. So the person who want to go to the cemetery, he need to choose not big road, because the road is everybody use. So the other ones, the small road, he need to choose. Kantaba means should go with on that way, because practice ascetic practice is not for popular. Ascetic practice should be secret. They don't want to know the other person here, because the main aim is not to become popular, because the people, many people, they like ascetic practice who ascetic practice, so they make a respect and popular. So no, not to do like this. So that's why, you need to choose the way is not big ones, small one. So not should main road, not should use the main road. You should take the bypass road. Yeah. 10 minutes. And Diwa Yewa. Yeah. Diwa Yewa. Daytime. Diwa is the daytime. Diwa Yewa means only daytime. Yeah. Aramana. Aramana means the visible object. Yeah. Wawate Daba. Should be known. Because if you all our practice in the cemetery, you should go there in the daytime to the cemetery and you make a note. Or in the cemetery, there's a tree, there's a bushes, there's something. Because at night, if you see something, you think, oh, ghost. You suspect that bushes or tree, maybe you see, oh, I see, maybe it's a ghost or something like this. You will be fear. That's why not to happen like this. You should go fast and daytime, and you should notice everything. Make a notice everything, or in the corner there's a tree, in the middle there's bushes or something. So everything you should know. Yeah, because cemeteries at nighttime, maybe many animal coming because they want to eat, like the coyote. They want to eat the dead body at the night time. So maybe they coming, and maybe the ghosts coming, maybe. We don't know. It's possible. That's why he need to make Wawati Dava means make a notice. Yeah. What happened? So define all object in there. All object in the cemetery. Yeah. Okay. Ewanisa. Ewanisa means Ewan cha he asa. Yeah. This is true. Ewan means doing like this. This is true because Dan rate. Yeah. Dan rate means at night time. Bhayanakan. Bhayanakan means Bhaya means frightened. Yeah. So frightened things, frightened shake at night time. If you see, you will be feared. And then maybe run away. So cannot practice. What happening like this cannot practice there. So that's why. Yeah. Bhayanaka na bhavisati. Na bhavisati means not happen. Na bhavisati means. Bhavisati means happen. Na means not. So not happen. Yeah. So if you define everything, if you notice everything in the cemetery, your mind clear all the place. That is bushes, that is a tree, that is something stone or something like this. Everything the fire. So at night time, you see something, oh, this is a tree. So no fear, no fright. That's very important, yeah. Because, China ground practice not easy. Not easy. Because at night time, only one person stay there. Nobody there in the cemetery. And at night time, maybe many things happen. This might happen. No, we don't know. But we should preparation. You should make a preparation like this. It's not happen. So ewanita tang rate. Rate means a night time. Bhayanaka. Bhayanaka means a frightening shake. Na boy sadi means not happen. Yeah. So amanosa. Yeah, amanosa. Manosa is a people. Amanosa means not human being. That means amanosa means not human being. No human being means the animal like a coyote and the other animal or the other ghost or some happen. So coming, yeah. So amanosa rate we were we the wait to we were you're wondering. We were means wondering. Yeah, at night time, they are wandering in the cemetery. We were ready to. Oh, this is a 2 times. I think it's extra one. Only one. Huh? We were ready to. Ahendan Dabi. Ahendan Dabi na ke nachi Paharita. Yeah. So if they come, you should not, hit them with anything. Yeah. Maybe maybe if you fear, you throw with a stone or beating with the stick. No, not do like it. Should not do like it. Yeah, let them whatever they want go away or coming around or whatever. So don't disturb them. That meaning is, please don't disturb them. If you disturb them, they will make you, trouble. Yeah. So that's why. That's why. Na paharidava. Paharidava means not hit them. Should not hit them. Kenachi means with anything. Kenachi. When they coming, and then they are walking around in the cemetery or whatever they're doing, let them do it. Don't disturb them, yeah. Don't hit them, yeah. So that means Eka Diwasampi. Eka Diwasa, Eka one. Diwasa means day. Only one day. Yeah. Even though one day, single day, one day, Susana Anagando. Yeah. Susana means Chanagra. Anagando means not to go. Agando. Sorry. Agando. Agando. And Gando means to go. Agando means not to go. Only one day not to go, or because I'm lazy, or maybe I'm not feeling good. So that's why I don't want to go there. So should not practice. So only one day Susana, the Chanagra, Arkando, to not to go now with the D is not allowed. Every day you should go there. For that kind of practice, that's why in Krukan, very difficult. Very difficult. So that's why here in the translation, on his way to the Chanagra, he should avoid the main road, Mahapata, and take a bind path. Bind path meaning Opata Makena. Opata Makena. Bind path. So he should define all objects in the cemetery while it is the daytime. So that they will not assume frightened shake for him at nighttime. Even if no non-human being wonder about the scratching, he must not hit them with anything. It's not allowed to go into the Chanagram even for a single day. Only one day. Cannot do that. Okay, every day should go there. Okay, and then we go to the other operation. Our direction is Mijima Yama. Mijima means middle. Mijima. Yama means Mijima Yama means at the night time we make a 3 division. The Mijima Yama, So middle watch. Mijima Yama is middle watch at night time. Susane means in the cemetery. Kepidwa. Kepidwa means spanning. Spanning means already stay. Pichimayame, last watch. The last time of the night. Last time of the night is after midnight. After midnight. So, Pati Kamito. Pati Kamito. Pati Kamito means leaving. So you go the cemetery and stay in the whole midnight. So after 12 at night, midnight, after midnight you should leave. It's okay. What the D means? What the D means is allowed. You can do that. So that means if you want, you don't need to stay the whole night. In the cemetery. Just after midnight you can go back to your place, to your temple or something like that. It's okay. No need to stay the whole night. That meaning. So Ingottara Banaka means the reciter of the Ingottara Nikaya. The reciter, they say like this. If you want, you can go back to your temple after midnight. It's okay. So according to the Ingottara Nikaya Banaka, the reciter of the opinion of the reciter of Ingottara Nikaya. So that means is different guru has a different idea, I think. So the Ingottara Banaka means that the reciter, the person who are all the time, every day, they chanting the Ingottara Nikaya. So that Nikaya, they keep memorized. So that person, the group, they agreed. You don't need to stay the whole night in the cemetery. After midnight, you can go back your place. It's okay. They say like this, yeah. And Amanosana, Amanosana, Piyan. Amanosana means a not human being. Not human being, Piyan means that they love, they like. Yeah. What kind of food? Mentioned here. Tila, Pita, Masa, Tata, Micha, Mansa, Kira, Tila, Tela, Kula, Dikeka, Bhojan. Tila, Tila Pita, Tila Pita, Masa, Tata, Macha, Mansa, Kira, Tela, Kuladi, Kija Bhojan. So Tila Pita means a kind of the since seismic flow. Yeah, seismic flow is a kind of that kind of food is not human being. They are so like it. That's why if you go to the cemetery, you cannot eat that kind of food. If you eat, they smell it, and then they want. So maybe they disturb you. No human being disturb you. That's why. Yeah. So Tilapita, sentiment flow, and masa. Masa is a kind of peas, kind of the peas pudding. Yeah, masa is peas pudding. Masa, butter. Yeah, butter is a kind of the butter is a kind of the rice. But here is no mention here. Maybe the mix. Yeah. And then micha. Micha is a fish. Micha is a fish. Yeah. Mansa is meat. Yeah, meat. Mansa is a meat. Yeah. Kira is a milk. Kira, milk. Tila is wine. Yeah. And then gula. Gula is sugar. Kuladi means the gula, adi, etc., etc. Yeah. Adi, etc., etc. Kija bojana. Kija means kind of the snap, the kind of thing of the eatable food. Yeah. Yeah. Na sewitaba. Na sewitaba means should not eat. Yeah. Because non-human being, they so like it. That's why. And kula gehan. Kula means lay people. Geha means house. So lay people house. to the lay people house, na poesi taba. Yeah. So the person who follow the China ground practice, from the China ground, on the way, that person should not go to the lay people house. Yeah, that meaning. Because maybe, no human being follow him, isn't it? That's why, yeah. So should not happen, that one. Yeah. No danger, the lay people. So that's why you should not do that. Imasa return. This is a direction. To follow the China ground dweller practice. Yeah. So that's why here English translation, the reciter of the Anguttara Nikaya said that after spending the midnight in the China ground, he is allowed to leave in the last night, last of the night time. That meaning. We should not take such kind of food as sesame flour, peas, pudding, fish, meat, milk, wine, sugar, etc., which are liked by non-human beings. And then he should not enter the house of the family of the lay people. Yeah. So these are directions for ascetic practice. Okay, and then we go to the great Pabhida. Pabhido Pana Ayambi Tivido Hodi. This is all the time. It's all the time. This sentence all the time. Pabhido Pana Ayambi Tivido Hodi. Pabhido means the great and different practice. Ayambi means in this kind of ascetic practice also Tivido three kind. Tivido Hodi, 3 kind. 3 persons. Tata in there. Okatina is the strict one. The strict one is a yata, dua, daha, dua, kunapa, dua, rodhanani. Many long, very long one. So dua is always. Dua means always. Daha means burning. Because that China ground, that cemetery is very busy. That body, every day, that body is cremated. So that means dua daha means all the time burning with the cremation. Yeah. Dua means all the time. Dua kunapa. Dua means dua here also all the time, always. Kunapa means the smell from the dead body. The fall smell. Yeah. So that meaning is the smell from the dead body all the time. Yeah? And then dua rodhanani, because in the cemetery, somebody died, so the family member, they crying, isn't it? So rodhani means crying. Yeah. So dua rodhani means all the time crying. He can hear all the time smelling from the dead body, all the time burning, the cremation. So in that place, yatha, in that place, the strict one practice in that place only. The other place, no. So the okatena, the strict one, is very difficult. No busy cemetery is not. He cannot practice in there. So very busy cemetery means all every day cremation, every day dead body coming and then smell. Every day people crying. So that cemetery, the strict one should practice in there. That meaning. Tatewa Wasitava, only that cemetery. Tatewa means only. Tata means in that cemetery. Only. Ewa means only. Yeah. Not the other place. Not the other place. And Mijimasa. Mijimasa means the middle one, medium one. Tisu means in there, in the cemetery. Eka Samembi. Eka Samembi means only one. Eka Samembi Sati Wadadi. Wadadi means is suitable to practice. Only one dead body cremated in one day. Not very busy. Not many. Not many cremation. Only one body cremation in that cemetery. So it's okay for medium one. Yeah. Medium one practice in there. And Mudukasa. Mudukasa means the mind one. The mind one is more flexible. More flexible. Uta Nayena. Uta Nayena means already explaining previous one. Susana Lakhanana. Susana is cemetery. Lakhanana meaning is characteristic. Yeah. Patta Matti Wadadi. Yeah. So the mind one is not special need. Just mention Susana. Just mention only one dead body cremated and no more cremation and no more dead body. But he practiced and that is okay for the mind one. But still one, no. And medium one, no. Yeah. So that's one here. English translation. This is a 3 grade 2 here. One is a street who should live there where there's always burning, always smell of the cup, and always hearing the moan of the family member of the dead person. Yeah, he should stay there and practice. The medium one is allowed to live where there's one of these 3. Yeah. Or things. And then the mind one is allowed to live in that place that possesses the well characteristic of the Chanagram already stated, already mentioned. Yeah. So the mind one is more flexible. Mind one is more easy to practice. The straight one is very difficult. Okay, and then we go to the Babeda, isn't it? Imesan, sorry. Imesan Bana Dainambi. Dainam means 3%. 3% means a straight one, medium one, and mind one. So Imesan Dainambi. The 3%. Na Susami. Susanami means in the cemetery. Wasan means stay in the cemetery. Kapanena. Na kapanena. Oh, na kapanena means kapanena means thinking like this. Oh, I don't want to stay in the cemetery. So happening like this. Tuding and Bechati. The ascetic practice is broken. Yeah. Should not thinking like this. Yeah. They all the time this go to the cemetery. Yeah? Whatever happened. Yeah. But if their minds thinking like this, oh, I don't want to no more go to the cemetery. So at that time, from that time, their practice broken. Yeah. To Dingan Bajati. So Susana Agata Diwasiti. Ingotra Banaka. Oh, okay. Ingotra Banaka means that the person who residing the Ingotra Nikaya. So Ingotra Nikaya, Ingotra resider, they say Agata Diwasiti. Agata Diwasiti means only one day not going there, broken. So that means that every day they should go to the cemetery and then practice. Ayameta Bedo, this is a breach in this case. Yeah. So that's why here English translation, any one of these three persons make his abode in some place not Chanagra. So his ascetic practice is broken. So it is only one day on which he does not go to the Chanagram. The Ingotra Nikaya reciter say like this. So this is a breach in this case. Okay, and then Anisansa. Yeah, we go to the Anisansa is a benefit. What is a benefit from that kind of practice? Okay, so Ayam Pana Nisanso. Yeah, Ayam Pana Nisanso means that this is a benefit from the practice. Marana Sati Patilabo. Yeah. Marana Sati, Marana is a death. Sati means the mindfulness practice on that. Yeah. So Patilabo means easily get. Because the person who stay in the Chanagra cemetery easily dead. He can, yeah, easily. So kind of the naturally remind about the death because he see the dead body and smell dead body and hearing the crying or moaning. And so this one, Marana Sati Patilabo. This is one benefit and Appamada Viharita. Appamada Viharita. Yeah, so never, not so all the time mindfulness. Appamada Viharita means all the time stay mindfulness. Yeah, automatically because stay in the cemetery. All the time seeing these things. So Abhamada Viharita. So no without careless, no without staying mindfulness. Yeah. Asubha, yeah. Nimeta di kamo. Yeah. Asubha is phonex. Sign of the phonex, Subha Nimitta. Yeah. Nimitta is a sign. Nimitta. Yeah. Asubha is a phonex, the sign of the phonex. Yeah. Sign of the phonex, Atika more means it's available. It's available, the sign of the phonex. Yeah. Because all the time seeing the dead body and smelling the dead body. And the mourning, hearing the mourning of the family member. So that's one. Sign of the furnace is available and Kama Raga Vinodana. Yeah, Kama is attachment, greed. Kama Raga is Kama is a kind of the sense desire. Yeah, Raga is attachment or greed. So greed for sense desire, Vinodana means removed. Yeah. So easily remove because of these things, make easily remove these kind of the greed for things desire. And Abhidhamma means Abhidhamma means always. Dua Abhidhamma, same in Pali. Dua also always, all the time. Abhidhamma also all the time. Kaya Sabhava Dasana. Kaya Sabhava Dasana means the true nature. Sabhava means the true nature. Dasana means the seeing. Kaya means the body. So Kaya Bhava Dasana means seeing the body's true nature. Yeah, because our bodies happen like this all the time. Our body is all the time happening like this. And Samvega Bahulata. Yeah. Samvega. Samvega is urgency, sense of urgency. Yeah. Bahula means many, great. Great sense of urgency. Yeah. Because of these scenery in the cemetery, whatever you see, whatever you hear, whatever you smell, all are, automatically, make a sense of urgency, all the time. And Arogya Madadi Bahana. Aroja Mada Adi Bahana. Aroja means Aroja means Roga is disease. Aroja means no disease. That means a very healthy. So the person who is very healthy, he has a love of conceit because I'm always healthy like this. So in Pali there's many different kind of mada, Aroja mada, and the person who are very wealthy, rich, so that person also conceit. Mana. Mana and mada is same in Pali. We learn in Pali the Abhidhamma, mana, conceit. Here mada, but same. Mada and mana is the same. So many different kind, So the hair because of the wealth properties, rich person, and because of the very the teenager they has also conceit because I'm young. The young is a kind of the conceit, mada. So many kind. So here mentioned, that's why Adi, Aroja Madadi, Aroja Mada Adi, etc., etc. Etc., etc. is the other thing, the other conceit. One the person who are young, very young, one person who are very rich, one person who are very healthy, etc., etc. So Bahana means removed, abandoned. Abandoned. And Bhaya Birawa, Bhaya Birawa Sahanada. Bhaya means fear. Bhaya means fear. Birawa means dreadful thing. Sahanada meaning is ability to face these things. Yeah, so the meaning is that the person who practice the kind of ascetic practice, he cannot fear easily because he has power. Yeah. Huh? He has power because every day he see like this, so he cannot fear with the small things. Yeah, like this. So Paya Bhirawa Sahanada means Sahanada is a ability to stay with that with the fear and dread. Yeah. And Amanosana. Amanosana means a known human being. Non-human being, Karu Bhavaniyada. Karu Bhavaniyada means Karu means a pay respect. Yeah. Yeah. Bhavaniya means honor, pay honor. Yeah. Pay respect and honor to that person who follow the Chanagram dweller practice. Yeah. And then Abhichada Dina. Yeah, Abhichada Dina all the time. Yeah. Abhichada means fewness of the witches. Fewness of the witches. So the person who want little, not money. All the time, little, one, little. Fewness. Yeah, Abhichada. We call in Pali Abhichada. Yeah, Abhichada is the special quality. Yeah. It's no fewness all the time. One every that meaning is that the person who expect more and more, so we call that person is not no abhichada. Yeah. So the expect little all the time. That person we call abhichada. So abhichada dina is another benefit from that practice. So abhichada dina anuloma utita. Yeah, anuloma is a conformity. Yeah, conformity is suitable to stay with the fewness or the witches and so on. Yeah. So that's why here in English translation, the benefits of these, he acquired mindfulness of that, Varananusati, Patilabo, and Apamadawirata, he lived diligently. But he lived diligently, Apamata means not only diligently, but also mindfulness. Yeah, with the mindfulness. And then Asubha Nimitta Dikamo, the sign of the fullness is available. And Kama Raga Vinodana, greed for sense desire is removed. Abhina Kaya Bhava Dasana. He constantly see the body's true nature. Yeah. And Samvega Bahuta. He has a great sense of urgency. Yeah. And then Aroja Madadi Dipahana. So he abandoned vanity of the health and vanity. So in English translation, they say like this: vanity. Vanity is a conceit. He vanished for fear and dread. Yeah, Paya, Pirawa, Hasanada. Sahanada. He vanished. He vanquished fear and dread. And then Amanusana, Karupawa Niyata, no human being respect and honor him. And he lived in the conformity with the principle of the fewness of witches, and then so on, etc., etc. Yeah, so many benefit from that practice. Okay. Okay, so we go to the conclusion stanza or verses. Sosani can he. Sosani can he. Sosani can he. Marananusati pa bawa. There. So the Vidya benefit. Sosani Kenya means the person who practices Chanakara dweller. So the person get the benefit is Marananusati pa bawa. Marananusati means mindfulness in the depth. Yeah. And Neda Katampi na Pusandi. Neda means sleeping. Sleeping is na Pusadi means cannot sleep. Up about Pamada dosa. Pamada meaning is no mindfulness. Dosa means here dosa means not angry. Dosa meaning is a fault. So no force without mindfulness. Staying without mindfulness. Staying without mindfulness is kind of the fault. So the person who follow the Chanagram dweller practice, he never sleeping with no mindfulness. That means Sampasantocha Kunabani. Kunaba is the dead body. Kunaba. Bahuni Tassa. Bahuni means many. So because every day seeing the dead body, isn't it? And Kama Nubawa Wasa Gambi. Kama Nubawa Wasa Gambi means no sense of pleasure. Na hodi chitan. Yeah. His mind is not sense of pleasure. So that's why here, in the translation, even in a sleep, the dweller in the Chanagram show not of the ignorance, for that is ever present to his thought, and he makes sure there's no lust after sense pleasure, praise upon his mind, with many causes present to his case. To his case means in front of him, so all the time seeing the corpse, dead body. So that's why. Yeah. Okay, and then another verses or stanza is Samvega Medi. Samvegan Edi. Samvega Medi means Samvegan Edi. Samvegan is a sense of urgency. Yeah, Edi means he gained. The person who follow the Chanagram practice, he has a sense of urgency. He gained a sense of urgency, isn't it? Vipulan. Yeah, Vipulan is a plenty of. Na Madan Obedi. Yeah, Madan meaning is a conceit. Yeah. We already discussed the many kind of conceit. The conceit for rich person, healthy person, conceit for young person. Yeah. So now ubedi means that conceit cannot disturb him. Yeah. In his mind, no conceit with them. Yeah. And sama atto katati. Yeah. Sama is rightly. Yeah. Atho means like this. Gatati means he all the time he try, he and endeavor, strike, he strike all the time because of the samvika, because of the he gain sense urgency, and then nebuti mesa mesa mano. Mesa mano. Nebuti mesa mano. Mano is a mind, isn't it? Mano is a mind. Nebuti mesa means kind of the nibbana. Yeah, nibbana. Yeah, all the time his mind is going to the nibbana. Nebuti mesa means because of the he see these things. Every day in the cemetery. Yeah, and then Sosani Kenga Miti Neka Guna Wahada. Sorry. Wahada. Sosani Kenga is the Chanagram dweller practice. Yeah. Sosani Kenga Miti Neka Miti means iti. Sosani Kengan iti. Neka guna means aneka means many. Neka many. Guna means quality. So many quality. Yeah. Wahata means it's happening. Yeah. So the person who follow the Chanagram dweller practice, he will get many special quality from that. Nibbana Nena Hadayena. Nibbana is the real peace. Nena means to what? Nena, to what? Hadaya means mind. Here also Hadaya means mind. The mind is always toward the Nibbana. Nisevitavandi. Yeah, Nisevitavandi should be practiced. So that's why here English translation, rightly he strive because he gained the sense of urgency. Why? In his search for the final peace, his cup all vanity, left him that feel aligning to the Nibbana in his heart. Heart means in his mind. Embrace the practice for it as a rare virtue to impart. To impart means to practice. Okay, so we make a final conclusion here. Ayang Sosani Kenge, in that Chanagram dweller practice, Samadhana is undertaken. Vidana is a preparation or direction. Abhidhamma is a grade. Veda is a bridge. Anisansa is a benefit. Vanana is a commentary. So this is a commentary on the undertaking, direction, grade, bridge, and benefit in the case of Chanagram dweller practice. So we finish Chanagram dweller practice, Sosani Kengakata finish. So we go to the another one. Another one is 12 kind of the ascetic practice is Yatha Santati Kengakata. Santati means any bed. Yeah. Yatha means getting properly Properly getting any bad user practice. Katha means exposition. So the English translation is exposition of any bad user practice. No choose, good or bad, whatever he accepts. Any kind of bad, good or it is maybe good, it is maybe bad, it is suitable or not suitable, whatever, any kind, he accepts and practice. So that's that kind of practice we call Yatha Santati Kinga. So how we undertake that kind of practice? Yatha Santati can be. Yatha Santati can be in any bad user practice. Senasana. Senasana, you know Senasana. Senasana is a dwelling place. Loloban. Loloban is a greedy. Greedy. So Senasana Loloban Prekibami. Prekibami means I refuse. I refuse. Greed for the resting place. Senasana. Loloban means lova. Greed. So I refuse greed for resting place. The meaning is I will accept any kind of pet, good or not, whatever. Yeah. And Yatha Santati Kingan Samadhiyami. Yeah, I undertake any bad user practice. Imesa Inyatra Vachanena, among of these statements, anyone, Samadhina Hodi should be undertaken like this in front of the Buddha statue or in front of the person who already has experienced that practice. Sorry. So that's why in English translation, any bad user practice is undertaken with one of the following statements. I refuse greed for the resting place, or I undertake any bad user practice. Okay. So, and then we should learn what is the direction or preparation for that practice. Tena pana yatha santati kena. So tena yatha santati kena. That person who follow the any bad user practice, yadasa sinasana. Yadasa means any kind. Any kind. Sinasana means a resting place. Idam Dongxian Babuna Didi. So the person who you know, the person the Judy is showing the place accordingly. So which person should take that place? That place is like kind of the manager who showing the place. So that person mentioned Idan Dongshan Babu Nadi, or that place is for you. He mentioned like this, so that person accept. No refuse. Yeah. So Kahi don't hodi to accept that one. Kahi don't hodi. Tenewa Tutan. Tenewa means with that place, with that resting place, should be content. Yeah. Not in your Ota Bedabo. In your meaning the other did the different one, cannot choose. Not Ota Bedaba. Cannot choose the other different one. Yeah. So Imasa Vidana. This is a direction. So anyway, user should be content. That's very important. Should be content with whatever resting place he gets. So this fall to you, to your lot or your place. So he accepted. He must not take anyone as the shift from his bed. or different one, or maybe better one. Huh? He cannot choose like this. Yeah. So this is a direction. This is a preparation for that practice, and then little bit. We have to explain the great Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma do pana ayambi tivido hodi. The grade also, there are three kind of grade also. Data, among of these three person, Okato. The strict one, Okato, Adano means for himself, Padasinasana. Padasinasana means, according to the, mostly in Buddha time, the temple is for all men. No owner. Every man has possible to stay in the temple. So at the Buddha time, all temple is like this, not the personal property. Yeah. So that's why every man come into the dwelling place. So how they take their place according to the seniority. Seniority means the person who most senior, they choose first. And then, the other person, step by step. So that's why the place maybe the person who get good or bad, whatever, it's not, cannot specify. Maybe accordingly, maybe get it the place. Whatever, any kind of bad he can take. He need to accept, isn't it? So that's why Pata Senasana means he the resting place for him at the time, or you should take that place he accept. Pata Senasana is the kind of resting place. Yeah. Very difficult to explain, To understand that one is a seniority, they can get, the senior man first, and then the other man second, third, fourth. So according to the Wasa, according to the not egg, maybe the egg is more older, but Wasa is smaller. You were behind. So that kind of the sinasana as resting place orderly take, one after another. So whatever coming to you, he accept. So Pata Senasana is a coming resting place to the person. That person should take it. So Durewa, Durediwa, the resting place, or the resting place very far away. Maybe far away from the dining hall, maybe far away from the restaurant, or maybe something like this. So Dure is a far away, or this far away place. Durediwa, Icha Sanediwa. Icha Sanediwa means close. Yeah. Very, very close, very near to the restroom. So the smell is not good. So cannot refuse like this. So Durediwa, Ichasanediwa, and Amanosadiga Jadigadihi. Long one. Amanosa is no human being. Diga means a long body animal, like a snake. Yeah. So Diga Jadika means like a snake. So Amanosa Diga Jadika Dihi, etc. Adihi. Diga Jadika Adihi. Diga Jadika is a snake. Adihi means etc. Opa Dutandiwa. Upa Dutandiwa. Upa Dutandiwa means infected. Yeah. Infected. Onandiwa. Onandiwa means, oh, it's very hot, that place. Onandiwa, very hot. Silandiwa, very cool. Very cool. That place, the restaurant place, very cool. I don't like it. So he cannot, refute like this. Yeah. So mention here like this. Onandiwa hot, Silandiwa is cool. Pochito. Or pochito means axing, axe, to axe. Nalabadi. Nalabadi means not get. Not allowed. Not allowed to axe. Or that place very far, or that place very close, that place very animal disturbed, or something like this, and then very cold, very hot. Cannot ask. Whatever, orderly, get it, accept. cannot refuse. So Okata, the strict one, he practiced like this. He never choose. He never asked, oh, that place good or not, that place cool or hot. He never asked like this. Yeah, so strict one is very, very strict. Yeah. And Michimo, the medium one. Medium one is not very strict. Medium, Mijimo Pochito, Labadi. Yeah, medium one is he can ask, oh, is that place is cool or not? That place is hot or not? He can ask, and he accept. Yeah. And then, so just asking is allowed, but pana, but kandwa, that person go there and look at all candle. Look at the place, what he get, not liberty, is not allowed. Just asking us to the person is okay, but he cannot go there himself and then watch whatever happening or something like this. It's not allowed. So that meaning is that verbally asking the situation or the place is okay, but he cannot go there and inspect himself. The situation or the place is not allowed. Yeah. The medium one is not allowed. Like medium one is can ask. Asking is okay, but not inspection. It's not. Inspection is not allowed. Yeah, that meaning. And Muruko. Muruko is the mind one. The mind one is more flexible. Kandwa. Yeah, Kandwa means go there. It's okay. Go there, inspection. All Kandwa. Sa Satchang. Tan na Rosati. Sasacha Tamna Rosati means it is he cannot like it. Yeah. Na Rosati means not like it. Yeah. So the mind one go there and inspection the situation or the resting place. Oh, I don't like it. he can he can he can say like this, huh? Yeah. Because too cold for me, because too hot for me. Saying like this, it's okay for the mind one. Yeah. So in the different place, different resting place, kahedong to take liberty is allowed for him. So it's allowed for him to take the other different resting place. So my one is more flexible. Yeah. So that's why here English translation. This is 3 grade in this practice. Here, one who is strict is not allowed to ask about the resting place. He has fallen to his lot. It is far, or it is too near, or it is infected by non-human beings, snake, etc., or it is hot, or it is cold. He cannot ask. Huh? The medium one is allowed to ask like this, but not to go there and not inspect it. Yeah. And the mind one is allowed to inspect it, and if he doesn't like it, choose the other one. Yeah. Choose the another one. He can choose. Yeah. Okay. So this is 3 grade in that practice and breach. Pavida. Pavida breach is imesan dainambi. So the person. Imesan dainambi. Pana is a different one. We see in different one. Different one is the breach. So Dana is the straight one, medium one, and then mine one. Dana, 3%. So in these 3%, Senasana Lolobe. Senasana Lolobe means greed in the resting place. Opana Mati. So in their mind happen like this, or we don't want to practice like this, and we want to get a good resting place or something like this happen in their mind. Yeah. So as soon as greed for resting place arise in any one of these 3%, to Dingam Baichati, yeah, their practice is broken. So Yameta Bedo, this is a breach in this instant. Okay. So conclusion verses or not conclusion verses. Anisansa, we have 3 benefits. Ayambana Nisanso. Ayambana Nisanso. Pana Anisanso. Ayam Anisanso. This is a benefit from that practice. So what kind of benefit? Yang Ladan. Yang Ladan means whatever getting. Getting whatever. Tina Tutabandi. Tina Tutabandi means should be content with it. Tina Tutaban. Tutaban means content with it. Whatever get. Okay, whatever getting. Woto wa dakarana. Woto wa dakarana. Yeah. So Ota Oara. Ota means say. Oara means advice. Yeah. So advice from the preceptors, saying like this, oh, you should accept whatever you get. So that one. Auto Vadakarana Sabramacharina Hite Sita. Yeah. Sabramacharina means the friend, Dhamma friend who practice Dhamma. So Sabramacharina. Hite Sita means the welfare. So he always seeking the welfare of his follower who practice the Dharma. So Sabhyamacharina Hidesita Hina Panita Vikappa Parichago. Hina means Hina is the low. Hina. Panita is good, higher. Hina Panita Vikappa means thinking. So that means thinking good and bad. Yeah. Parichago means Parichago means he give up. Give up. So give up thinking on good or bad. Yeah, that person. Yeah, because any bad user practice, he didn't choose like this, good or bad, whatever. So that's why he has no thinking, good or bad. That means. And Anuroda Viroda Pahana. Yeah. Anuroda is approval. Viroda is the opposite of the approval, disapproval. Pahana is abandon. Yeah. So approval or disapproval are abandon. Yeah. So that means a suitable or not suitable is abandoned. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Atichataya. Atrichataya. Atricha means very greedy. Very greedy. Atichataya. Dwara Pidana. Yeah. Dwara means a door. Pidana means close. Yeah. So that person all the time close the very greedy door. Very greedy door. Yeah. And then Abhichadadina means the pureness or the witches. Nuloma is the conformity. So that's why English translation. The benefit of these, the advice, he should be content with what he get is carry out. He regard the welfare of his follower in the life of purity, and he give up caring or thinking about inferiority and superiority, approval and disapproval are abandoned, and the door is closed against excessive, greed. He lived in the conformity with the principle of the pureness of the witches, and etc. Okay, and we go to the final, the last verses or stanza here. Yan ladan means whatever cat. Tena santoto. Yeah, content with it. Yatha sanitiko yati. Yati meaning is he ascet. Nebi kapo sukhan seti. Tina santara kesubi. So the Yanladan means what he gets. So Tena Santuto meaning is content with what he gets. And then Yata Sandotiko means a person who follow the any bad user practice. So one word to any bad will be content with what he get. Nebi kapo sukanseti. Yeah. So he can sleep in bliss without dismal. Tina Santara Kesubi. Tina means the kind of the Tina is the grass or hay. Yeah. So grass or hay is his bed. Naso Richardi Sitami Hinan Lada Nakopati Sabrahmachari Nawake Hitena Anukampati. Yeah. Naso Richardi Sitami. Sitami means the best the resting place. The better resting place he get. Now Richard. So now Richardi. So means that person. Now Richardi means no attach. Yeah, no proud. Hina Lada. Hina means the inferiority resting place. Lada means getting. Nakopati, not angry. Nakopati means not angry. Yeah. But when he get not good resting place, he never angry. Yeah. And Sabyamachari Nawaki. Nawaki means the not senior, junior. Yeah. Nawaki means junior. The Sabyamachari means the fellowship. So junior fellowship, Hitena Nukampati. Hitena means the welfare. Nukampati means all the time, ache, the provide. Nukampati means provide. So the meaning, he is not eager for the best of the resting place, and no lower coach does he detest when he will be angry, never angry. And he ate his young companion too, and that is a monk God lies anew. Okay, this is a kind of benefit from the practice. And another verse or stanza, Dasama. Therefore, Ariya Satta China. Ariya Satta. Ariya is a noble person. Yeah. Sina is a practice. Yeah. So this is a Ariya noble person practice. Muni Pongawa. Muni Pongawa Wonita. Yeah. Muni is a Buddha. We call Buddha Muni. Yeah. Muni Pongawa is Sammasambuddha. Yeah. Sammasambuddha. Muni Pongawa is Wonita is a praise. So the Buddha praise that practice. Yeah. And Anuyon Jita Medawi. Yeah, Medawi meaning is that's the wise person. Yeah, Anuyon Jita meaning is should be practiced. That kind of practice. Yeah. Yatha Sandika Matandi. Yatha Sandika Madan means any bad user practice. Yeah. So any bad user practice is the wise person delight to practice. Any kind of base, right? So number one, disgust and love. As a one sec love approve. Approve means a praise. The Buddha praise. The meaning. And we go to the final conclusion. Ayam Sanyata Sandiri Kingi. In that, any bad user practice, samadhana, undertaking, vidana, direction, pabeda, the great, veda, preach, anisansa, benefit, vanana, commentary. So this is a commentary on the undertaking, direction, great, breach, and a benefit in the case of any user practice. Okay, so we finish 12 kind of ascetic practice. So we left one kind of the last kind of practice, ascetic practice, is a Nisisikinga. Only one. Okay, so already 4 o'clock, so we will stop here today. So thank you very much for your watching. So I think you understand more and more the detail about the kind of the ascetic practice, I think. So if you practice this kind of practice, is good, easy to remove or abandon excessive mental defilements. So that's why easily to remove them. Okay, so before stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teaching stay longer and longer in the universe. So the more teaching longer stay in the universe, the more we can benefit from it. So that's why we wish Buddha Sasana Tiranditatu in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasana Tiranditatu. Buddha Sasana Chidam Titatu. Buddha Sasana Chidam Titatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. Thank you. See you next week. So next week we finish the 13 kind of the ascetic practice. Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.